Hello, hope all is well. I have an idea for a challenge run, kind of. So let's see if I can get it going. I've decided to change the parameters of this a little as well. So initially it was going to be a common and above challenge. It's not anymore. It's now a common only challenge. So if I'm using dice towers, I can't use clover towers. Can't use princess towers or anything of the like. It has to be a tower which is blue. That's the only condition. I may try to do some different tactics, and I do not want to do it's basically the same as what I've done before, where make this type of tower big and massive bear tower forehead. I want to be able to try it where there's no set conditions or set builds in mind, or look at this and look at that. This is just trying to beat the game with only uncommons, sorry. Which initially you're like, oh yeah, but what about Thief Tower? No, Thief Towers are common. Anything that specifically shares uncommon, it's because I was going to say and has a blue. Anything that specifically says uncommon and has a blue outline is the only thing that can be used. So that's my challenge. I was going to include rares, but I feel including rares opens up to, hydras and this and that, so I think this could be fun. Horse tower for the money, and then I'll actually not roll, because although it would upgrade the dice towers, it won't benefit me any other way. So again, I might have the horse tower and dice towers, but this is not the big horse video. Clover towers are rare. They are not allowed. Again, witch tower would be cool, not allowed. Let's roll these two off. There we go. The TNT would have been cool to have had to stack up, but that's fine. I don't even want to stack the dice tower specifically to be, oh, look at this big dice tower. This is just a whatever. The horse tower will give me one extra useful tower. Oh no, it did it last round. Oops. I often don't pay attention to that. So, flower tower is going to sit here next to the dice tower. It's looking good. So the reason why I thought this would be an interesting challenge is because if you want to level anything, you have to have the very specific one with a lower encounter rate, and also they're 5 ducats each. Which means you have to put more into the ecosystem to actually get it functional. But level 2 chest tower at the start, it's not a bad way to start. Again, egg tower, kind of useless because I can't get dragon towers. Fire tower is useful. So now, the only tower I want left, as you could probably tell based on the flower tower positionings, is an obsidian tower. And then I think my build is complete. I might take a removal token to remove the TNT later, but I quite like it sitting in a tactical spot. It's kind of like the sneaky hidden TNT. Then I'll start to get ready to stack those, and let's spend the money to get the stats. So, at the moment, I have 33, 49, 62, 72, 76, 78 damage. It's not enough. because the red dude's just going to be able to walk straight up to the Royal Tower and one hit it with 22 attack. Royal Tower ends at 18 hit points by default. You can also modify it vis-a-vis, you know, Butler Towers and Guardian Towers increase the stat increases for chest and roll for double what they say they do. So you could, for instance, have a level 1 Guardian Tower and that become 20 base with level 10. 12. 11. Again, the Frog Tower's no good because I'm not going to be able to get it to a Princess Tower. Get a Princess Tower to it, and also I don't need to duplicate mosquitoes. So it's a little bit neither here nor there. Big boys here, and I think this is now a, well, that's a clear. This should now clear. Considering that between the 3 dice towers I deal 70, the TNT tower does another 16, so it's pretty much 90 on the nose. Okay, it was 91. Sorry, I didn't sit there and work it out exactly. Let's see. I could go all temporary damage bonuses increased by 50%. I kind of wish I could see my towers to remind myself. But let's take the Hourglass for the purposes of the Obsidian Tower for these rounds. So now it will get 3-3 2-2 instead of no, it still gets 1-1. So I'm going to need to get the Flower Towers to level 2 for the Hourglass to actually do anything. So it may take quite a bit of rolling, especially considering that I need to get the uncommons with 1 less tower per roll because of the Obsidian Tower. Level 2 Obsidian Tower would nullify the 1 less tower debuff. But again, when you buy a Flower Tower, it's basically free because you're stacking XP onto it. Let's take the Chest Tower. I'd like to get it to level 3. So as usual, wave 11 should be fine here. This is another challenge that I've been trying to do several times over and it's not worked too well. This is, of course, hasn't been as frustrating as that stupid ladder tower video, but it is something I've been having fun with. No Clover Tower. That's a level 2 flower tower, so now we'll receive 3-3 from this one flower. If I can get the second one up. Okay, sure. One more. Thanking you. It's nice that the game heard me and decided to go, okay, let's do it. As opposed to the usual, nah, screw you. So now this Obsidian Tower should be getting 6-6 a turn. 9 turns left. 54-54 is the total outcome if I was to not level any more flower towers. Let's go the Royal Tower. I think I don't mind the TNT Tower there. Again, this button could also be here, you know, that'd be cool. Or it could be keybound as well. R to reroll. Lovely. 10. 9. There we go, level 2. So now when I hit this button it's now 5 towers. Because it's removed the one less per roll malice. Oh man, that was both a level 2 dice tower and a free flower tower there. That'd have been good. Oh well. Can't dwell on the past when I was the one that made the mistake. So this dice tower directly kills the kitsune, and then kapow, but it's not worth a lot. Yeah, I was considering going for the TNT tower for the purposes of... sorry, the Ruby tower for the purposes of removing the TNT tower, but... it's just there, you know? It's not harming anyone. Except the people that touch it. And itself, I guess. Level 2 dice tower. Let's take 3 rolls. 1. No, I don't like seeing that flat tower. I need to not be doing this. Even though it helps the dice towers. One moment. Okay, good. Free flower tower. Another free flower tower. Let's see if I can get this dice tower up to level 2 as well. Well, that's handy. Oh, I was expecting the third wave. There was none. That's fine. It's acceptable. I have no interest in a level 3 horse tower, I don't think. Ooh, 2 of my dice towers procced clover towers. Not bad considering there was 2% chance for each of them. Could have had a stronger chest tower now though, couldn't I? That would have been a good pick. It's okay. So the final boss is 5,500 plus 5n. So each of my dice towers takes 2 hits. Each one deals between 120 and 150, well, 130 damage. Dice towers should clean up. Realistically speaking. However, as mentioned, this is more just of a mini challenge thing to do until I come up with other ideas for this game. Because, I'm a broken record. Until the game is fully released, there's only so much we can do. Really. I think I've covered most of, or, enough of the more fun builds. I think there's one more thing I was going to cover that comes to mind, but until I discover other things that I want to cover, I fear I may have stripped myself of the content of the game now. Maybe that's a little preemptive. Maybe not. I just don't like to fall into the pattern of, oh, take the same towers every time, do this, and then, oh, this is the same one, and oh, at least the same outcome. Just nice just to mix things up, have variety. I might end up being wrong about the Oni. It might actually get to the Obsidian Tower. Let's see. I could maybe do a challenge of, say, buy one round, not the next kind of challenge. So like a 50% buy challenge or something. There's always a no roll challenge as well. So I mean, I'm not completely strapped of ideas. It's just it's a bit more mentally trivial to find the ideas. Oh well, don't be too hard complaining. This has been a fun little challenge, to be fair. So, it's now complete. And with that, I bid you adieu. Until next time.